This week on Wildcat News, we follow a student to a poetry competition in Smithfield.
We meet the winner of the Pulitzer Praise.
And we learn how people feel about zodiac signs.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now. Good morning, West Johnson. I'm Grayson Betts.
And I'm Landry Connors. Poetry filled the air as an annual competition took place. On Tuesday, January 15th, the Johnston County Original Poetry Contest was held. Senior Alex Johnson wrote an original poem for the competition and brought home first place.
It felt really good to have my freedom of expression writing a poem and something that I did originally. It felt really good to be recognized for that and to win something for it and, compete against other people.
Johnson's poem was about her time in band coming to an end.
My fall season ended, and then after that I would no longer have any competitions and stuff like that. So I was really inspired by that.
Since it was an original poem, Johnson believes it was easier to prepare for her competition.
It was really easy to remember because it was my own words. So I would just go over it a few times a day, perform in front of my family, my parents, stuff like that.
Johnson feels that the hardest part of the competition was performing in front of other people.
It's easy to say it in front of yourself, but then when you get on stage, there's people looking at you, there's a mic, there's lights. I think that was the hardest part.
Johnson planned to remain confident no matter what the outcome would be.
Well, I had Miss Scott kind of hyping me up. She was like, yours is kind of the best I've heard in a while. So I didn't really want to go in thinking I'm going to win because I feel like sometimes that gets overconfident. So I just went in saying, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to recite my poem how I know how to recite it, and then whatever happens, happens.
Johnson would like to encourage other students to participate in the original poetry competition.
I was the first person from West Johnston to ever participate in it. So I would say, even if you have a little bit of interest in it, I would just say go for it, honestly.
I'm Landry Connors, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Landry. A staff member was recognized last month for her contributions to the school. For the month of December, Office Secretary Tanya Wise was recognized as the first winner of the Pulitzer Praise, which is a new monthly competition among all staff for Employee of the Month. Wise has enjoyed the recognition.
It's been good to be recognized by the staff and just to know that you're appreciated because some days you don't feel like you are, so that's really nice.
Assistant Principal Chris Latimer is a part of the committee for Pulitzer Praise and describes the selection process.
Once a month, the committee comes together and we take a look at all the nominees that the teachers or the custodial staff or cafeteria staff or whoever they can nominate. And we count them all up, and we had our first winner, which was Miss Wise.
Winning these awards has reminded Wise that her actions made an impact.
A lot of people don't realize that not only do I have to do my job, but I also have to take care of staff that need things, students that come in and need things. So there's a lot that goes to them throughout the day, and sometimes just naturally you get frustrated and maybe feel unappreciated with things like that. But winning these two awards, just being recognized, it makes you have a new energy and just what I do does matter.
Latimer believes that Pulitzer Praise will bring out the best of the staff.
We do have such an amazing staff, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of competition in the coming months.
I'm Grayson Betts, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Grayson. There are two new faces from across the globe this school year. Allison Wade reports.
Have you ever wanted to study abroad? Two new foreign exchange students have recently taken advantage of the opportunity. Junior Atika Ufa is from Bangladesh and talks about the program she came with.
The program name is YES program, and it's mostly predominantly Muslim countries, and the students from that country come to the United States, but there's also the YES program available in the United States where American students can go and have an exchange year in other countries.
Junior Jose Maria Martin is from Spain, and his family encouraged him to travel and study abroad.
Well, my parents always want me to come here and learn English, and they want me to stay here for a whole year. So I came here. They just told me, you have to come. I said, I like it, and now I'm here.
Martin's host family recommended him to join the swim team.
The family told me there's a swim team you can join. I said yes. My host brother is also in the swim team, and I wanted to try out. I'm going to try out for tennis, see if it works. And yeah, I've been swimming for 5 years maybe.
Ufa explains the differences between school schedules.
It's just the whole year-round classes, and another difference is that in here the students change classes every block, but in Bangladesh, like the teachers change classes, so we just have the same students and same friends.
Having an accent is something Martin feels can set him back but also make him unique.
I still have a strong accent. People can say that. The first sentence I speak with someone is, "Where are you from?" My name is really not usual here, and there's some words and things I don't understand the meaning.
Ufat shares the positives in being a part of the program.
There's a lot of things that I could enjoy, like I got a host family here, and so like I would have never built this relationship if I hadn't come in this program, because you get these new people, like and you practically have an extended family, so you have these amazing people and they make it they affect your life.
I'm Allison Wade, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Allison. Zodiac signs and horoscopes have become increasingly popular. Caroline Carlson reports.
If you look up at the night sky, you may notice star constellations. In those constellations are zodiac signs. Zodiac signs are used universally to predict or reflect characteristics of a certain personality type and the future. Senior Chloe Murkowsko is an Aries and believes in astrology.
Once you get into it and really like go through all of it, it kind of is like its own, not really a religion, but it's like a big, broader thing than just from the surface. It just depends on like the person and what you believe, I guess.
Junior Leah Strickland chooses to leave her future up to fate.
I don't believe in zodiac signs because they say, oh, you're destined to do this and oh, you're destined to do that, but it never really truly happens. I just believe that whatever happens in the future is like the Lord's plan and not what the zodiac or horoscopes say.
It didn't take Strickland long before she decided that reading her horoscope wasn't going to be a regular thing.
If some people are into it and they read them, I guess it's up to them to see if they're accurate. But I read it one time and I clicked on the zodiac and I read it, but it just didn't seem like that interesting. Like they seem so fake, so I just stopped reading it.
Strickland is a Taurus and doesn't think that she always fits the characteristics of it.
I try to be like loyal and very patient and stuff, but I fail. But you know, everybody fails, you're human.
Murkowsko wasn't always into zodiac signs.
I kind of saw them like a lot on Twitter, and so like I did like more investigating and like how like there's like moon signs and like sun signs and like all that stuff.
Strickland sees zodiac signs more as a hobby.
I think it's something that you can occupy your time with, and they're fun to look at because like you never really know what it's about. Like when I clicked them, I was like, oh, what is this? But I just think it's something fun that people can look to and like just learn more about and stuff.
I'm Caroline Carlson, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Caroline.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Landry Connors.
And I'm Grayson Betts. Thanks for watching and have a great week.